So I've been burned, and it's not like I'm afraid of being burned again. It's not like I can't stand up for what I believe is right. It's that I've learned in my experience that certain characters in the world beat me. They win. And I think it's important to give credit and respect where credit and respect is due. Uh, I don't have to go and fix the world, but there are certain things that by fixing myself, the world is put in order. Just in my little small sphere of influence, which sometimes only is, me and has nothing to do with anybody else. But I still have that inspiration, much like my father, to, step outside what is my established limitation that I've placed upon myself, and see if I've got what it takes to arise within me. It just naturally arises, in times of need and necessity. I was talking to Bob, about my sister being blind, about my disability and the pain, and I told him, I try to go as far as I can, but then not so far as to create more problems for myself for my injury. And I have also shared with him the two types of pain that I've discerned. There's healthy pain, and then there's toxic pain. The healthy pain I recover from, and there's some effectively productive cultivation there, some strength, knowledge, understanding, something. And then the toxic pain I don't recover from. And in the experience of toxic pain for me is a tremendous fragmentation. I feel unable to have a train of thought. Um, I'm usually, when I'm dealing with toxic pain, when I'm dealing with incredible pain, I go within, I turn inward, and the exterior is secondary. Now, I'm primary, and the exterior is secondary. And I don't feel this is life affirming. I feel that what is life affirming is that we want to affirm the exterior. We want to affirm life in its productivity. Um, and the difficult part in that is that with life comes pain. With life comes suffering. With life comes death. Um, and to each their own. And I respect that because I have seen some people come to terms with the painful aspects of life and the deadly aspects of life that may seem so much contrary to my way of dealing with it. But I have observed that they're happy. They don't want to hurt people. They may have their own little rendition of life that is rather crazy, but they're happy and they don't want to hurt anyone. And for me, I think that's successful enough. That's fine. And my friend had brought up how, because we were talking about signature in the cell, he'd brought up yesterday about how some people thought the world was flat. And people were burned at the stake for saying no, it's round. And how it's important to go there, to discover the empirical facts of the matter. And I brought up, yeah, but there have been millions and millions and millions of people in the world throughout history who have believed their own little thing and lived a completely happy life. And they haven't wanted to hurt anybody. And they're totally happy, but they believe the world was flat. And that sort of blew his argument right out of the water. But then he just changed the point of view. I find it really interesting how people can have the goal of winning and miss the point of the game. And they are so dedicated to winning that if they don't win, they destroy the game. You know, and I don't think my friend is like this. I think this guy is exceptional in every way that I have experienced him, and in every facet that he has shared with me, that he has endeavored in his social activities. However, you know, the world's not perfect. I don't have to fix it. I just want to enjoy myself in a romantically comedic manner. Though, not the kind of comedy that comes at another person's expense. You know, there's a lot of comedy out there that comes at another person's expense. And, you know, it has its time and its place, and it's funny, you know I need to learn to laugh at myself. But I need to learn to laugh at myself so that I don't take myself too damn seriously. And when we suffer pain and suffering, we can take ourselves really seriously, and I think that's a natural response. I think, when we are suffering, we should have the natural, healthy response of wanting to protect ourselves. Yet, I think the martyrs show us not to take ourselves too damn seriously, as to think that, we don't have to stand up for something. But I'm just working it out as I go along. And the point to these journals is just to show where I'm at today. I look at other people, and they deal with certain historical facts and truths and other people's perspectives, and I'm coming from a different view as from where I'm coming from. What's my experience? What am I going through? And the reason why this is coming about is because I hope that through the development of these journals, through my own development, or lack thereof, whatever happens, I don't know, someone can see my life as it is and come to know me and come to understand and grow with me, because I don't have the relationship I want with my children. And I can't sit down and have these talks with them, and they're not interested. They've got other things they've got to do in their life, which I think is great. I want them to have their own lives. I want them to do their own thing, and they can come to these journals at their leisure, and they can be bored to death by them, and they can say, hell no, and they can say whatever they want to say. They can laugh at me. They can, make me the butt of jokes. That's all comes with the package, I think. It's all there. So, have a great day. We're finally getting a little bit of rain here in California. It's been really dry. Even though it's winter time and the roses have died back, they're going to die if I don't water them. In fact, I got to go to my manager and tell her I worked things out with my neighbor to try and make sure I can water those plants downstairs, or they're going to die. It's been really dry. So we got just a little bit of dusting today and yesterday. And I started a new workout regimen with a friend. I've got a friend coming over on a regular basis, and we're doing workouts together. And yesterday was great. Because he was here, I just felt energized, and the repetitions and the weight just went easier and seemingly faster. That's a good thing, Anyway, have a good one.